Tonight, News 5 following up with a grieving mother who is not giving up. We first spoke with Mia Gale about the death of her son Tyrese in March. She told us then she never believed the initial reports her son took his own life with a gun. Well, 7 months later, she's sure that someone out there has more information that can prove how Tyrese died. News 5's Zach Thaxton caught up with Mia today and is here now in studio with her story. Zach.
Well, Tyrese was 17 when he died during spring break last school year. He was at a party at a friend's house when somehow a gun was fired, hitting Tyrese in the head. Initially believed to be self-inflicted, the person who pulled the trigger is now undetermined. Tyrese's mom says someone knows for sure, but is probably too afraid to come forward.
I want answers for my son. He was 17 years old. Didn't deserve to die like this.
It should be Tyrese Gale's senior year at Sand Creek High School. Instead, it's month number 7 without answers for his mom, Mia.
I believe that something took place earlier in the day before my son was killed.
A get-together on March 16th, the last night of spring break, would be the last night of Tyrese's life. A gun, a shot, a loss of a promising young life.
Somebody needs to take responsibility, whether it was accidental or intentionally. What happened with my son?
Officially, police have not determined how Tyrese was shot, nor by whom. For Mia, it's an agonizing wait for answers.
The death certificate came back undetermined, accidental or intentionally. We're still waiting on enough evidence.
She believes someone there that night in a house near Airport and Murray knows more than what they're saying.
Kids reached out to me, and I know that some of this is about snitching, not wanting to talk.
Balloon releases in Tyrese's memory have brought big crowds, but no new details from friends and attendants who just might know more. Mia worries that time to get answers is running out. The detective assigned to the case is set to leave by the end of the year.
I want to get answers from my son before he leaves. I'm not saying that another detective won't care as much, but he's been really fighting hard for Tyrese.
With the events of that fateful night remaining an unsolved mystery, agony for a still grieving mother.
I'm just trying to make life, normal as what normal can be. But without Tyrese here, my life will never be the same.
Mia says she believes she knows who actually killed her son and hopes that after graduation next spring, when classmates start going off to college and on their own way, someone will have the courage to step forward without fear of retaliation with info that can provide closure in the case. Springs police have not responded to our requests for info in this case. Always watching out for you. Zach Thaxton, News 5.
Heartbreaking, Zach. Thank you.